Hey there, Taurus, and welcome to your week of April 19th, 2021 tarot reading. About to hit you up with a general vibe card here with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. And then we're going to do a 3-card spread, past, present, future, a couple clarifiers, and an outcome card. Hopefully everything's going good for you, Taurus, but remember these are general readings. Oh, we just had a card flip over. Remember these are general readings, so just take what resonates, leave the rest, right? Don't take any leaps in logic. Don't make any square pegs fit in the round holes, right? Just don't try to take what's not there and make it work so that it's like, oh, well, this, if you look at it this way, that would kind of line up. Don't do that. Don't do that. But anyway, Taurus, just had a pop out for you. But let's see what we got for you, Taurus. We got, oh, you're the second sign to get this week. You got the Higher Power card. I believe Pisces was the other one that got this, so maybe you want to check out their reading, or maybe you have Pisces in your chart. But the Higher Power card says that, like, the universe, whatever, is trying to work with you to get you on the track you're supposed to be on. Like, it's trying to work with you, if you're on the right track, to kind of further you along it, or get you to where you're supposed to be. So that's a good way to start, Taurus. Let's see what we got here for you. We'll get you some cards here with the Rider-Waite. Hopefully everything's going good. Hopefully we'll get to see what that direction is you're supposed to be going on, Taurus. But without further ado, let's see what we got. So in your past, Taurus, we've got the King of Wands. So the King of Wands, this could have been like a King of Wands that came in for you, or maybe you're kind of moving into a King of Wands type energy, or you're trying to get there, or you've been thinking about, maybe I want to be like a King of Wands. But the King of Wands is a card that is the energy of going out and getting what you want. Like, just going after it, chasing it passionately, boldly, going after what you want. And it's pretty rare that the King of Wands doesn't get what he wants, right? It's also a card of being a very charismatic leader. The King of Wands is quite the charismatic leader, and quite a good leader as well. Even though it's not all just like surface level stuff with the King of Wands. He is a good leader as well. So that's in your past. In your present, we got the Five of Wands, which is a card of rivalries, conflict. You know, all these guys look to be fighting, but it can also be a card of self-improvement. As I look at it, it's a bunch of guys training to better themselves. So this could be you looking at the King of Wands. I mean, like, maybe you met a King of Wands in the past and you're like, I want to be there. And now you're kind of taking action to get to that King of Wands energy. You're starting to improve yourself, trying to slowly get there, right? Or it could just be like, maybe you're clashing with the King of Wands right now. You two are in rivalry over something you both want. And the King of Wands is very likely going to get it because that's what they are. But maybe you could rise up to the challenge and be that exception and take it from them. Or it could just be you're coming into rivalry at this time over a King of Wands type person that you've met in the past. Maybe if you're looking for love, that King of Wands type person that you want has a bunch of other suitors. And you've got to be the one to, like, and this is saying you're at rivalry with them. You're trying your best to get them. So in your future, we got the Three of Wands, which is a card kind of waiting for a perfect moment that's never going to come, right? He's sitting here waiting for the perfect moment. When am I going to take that leap of faith like the Fool does, right? And the perfect moment never comes. The best time to take the leap of faith would have been yesterday. The next best time is today. So that's how I look at it. So take that leap of faith. Don't be afraid. Perfect moments don't exist, right? It's this thing somebody made up one time to make themselves feel better because they want to make themselves seem like they're better than everyone else. That's what the word perfect means to me. It's a very subjective word. So there is no such thing as a perfect moment. You got to just go out there and take it, right? So let's get you some clarifiers and some outcome cards here, Taurus. See what we got for you. But before we do, if you could leave a like, I really appreciate that. You can also subscribe and hit the bell icon in case if you haven't already. That way you get notified when I upload new videos. So that way you can check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one. You get a full scope of what, oh my God, I got pop-outs for you all over the place. That way you get, and more pop-outs. That way you get a full scoop of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. So these two came out together, so we'll put them between, well, we'll do them first. They came out together, but we got the Seven of Wands and the Magician came out between the King of Wands and the Five of Wands. So the Magician is the master manifester. The magician has all the tools he needs to get to where he's going. So I would say if you're trying to improve yourself, you're trying to you get that person maybe in your life or whatever, it's like this is manifesting itself. It's like it's saying, yes, like you have the tools to manifest your better life, these self-improvements. You have the tools to manifest that person being like, oh wow, look at Taurus, right? You've got the Seven of Wands also popped out with the Magician at that time, which is saying, is like a card of defending your position. When you know, the Tim and the Glory boys, right? It's a card of saying like, you know, right? You know this person is the person you want. Defend your position. You know you want to be a King of Wands. Defend your position, right? You know that's good for you. Other people are going to say, you know, it's not good for you. The person isn't good for you or what have you. And that's not a sign to say like blindly go after a person. If a person is toxic, don't go after them. But this is saying if this is the person you really, really want, it's like defend your position on that. Go after them. You know they're good for you, right? But again, like I say, don't. If it's a toxic person, if it's a toxic relationship, and it's a person hurting you, then don't, right? Just don't. But between the Five of Wands and the Three of Wands, we got the Page of Swords, which is communication opening up, or thoughts and communication. So I would see this as if this is someone you're trying to like woo, this is like open up a line of communication with them, right? Like if this is a person that you know, or it's from your, like maybe a person you used to work with or something, and you're like, you know what, I really want to ask so-and-so out, just do it. Like the Three of Wands says there's no such thing as a perfect moment. Like you can't just sit there on your thumbs, because if you don't, then one of those other people from the Five of Wands is going to scoop them up, right? You have rivals out there. You may not see them, but like if this person's single, obviously they're probably thinking about love too, or there's people thinking about asking them out. So you got to be in there first. You got to be the early bird gets the worm, right? It can also just be saying like maybe at this time you need to be working on your thoughts and communications and improving them. So, or it could just be someone is opening up a communication to you as well. Maybe that's what's happening. Maybe someone else is opening up a dialogue with you. They're like, hey, how you doing, Taurus? Like they want to get in touch with you, and maybe you need to start talking with them and then like hit them up with a, hey, you want to hang out sometime or something, right? But anyway, Taurus, for an outcome card, we got the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is about leaving a legacy behind. It's about having your financial world, your material world, all that being really well off, right? It's being like at its best, right? The 10 is the number, like the 10 is the 10, right? But the Ten of Pentacles is saying like, hey, you know, maybe that's what this is leading to, leaving a legacy behind. Maybe a legacy for you as a family. Maybe a legacy for you as a business or something, right? Maybe this is the person that you need, the, you know, sometimes you need your like partner just to give you that extra little boost, you know, you want to provide for them or something, or you want to give them all the things that they wanted or something. And that's the motivation you need to get to that Ten of Pentacles. So that's how I'm seeing that. With the higher power over this, it's like saying, go for it. Like, just go for it. Just ask them out. Just talk to that person. Just go for whatever you're after, that project, that job opening, whatever. The King of Wands gets what he wants. He pursues it. Like, that could be a job as well with the Five of Wands there. Like, it could be a bunch of other people fighting for a promotion, same as you. Go after it. And no time to be hesitating now. Don't be hesitating with this Three of Wands. Don't do that. There's no such thing as a perfect moment. Just go for it. Get it done. So I like that a lot, Taurus. That's all I got for you this week. Hopefully that helps you out in the week ahead. Remember, you can like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon if you haven't already. Check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising videos after this one so you get a full scope of what might be coming for you in the week ahead. And I hope to see you, Taurus, in the next video.